So just a quick video to show you how everything works. This is your fridge in here. So that's your fridge there. If the door doesn't open, you've got the diesel. You just move this out of the way. So the door opens. That's your fridge in there. And the on button. Okay, that's that on. So you've got gas burner, hob and the sink. Very easy to use, just a clicker system, self-explanatory. Underneath here is you've got your cleaning products and stuff just in a tray at the top here. This is your gas for cooking, so just take this cover off. And there's a small black knob there. You just open this all the way up. You can only go one way. Open it all the way up, then the gas will work, and when you're finished, just turn it back off again, and this just slots down like so, and lock that one up again. You've got two 10-litre fresh water tanks for using for washing up in the sink, or you can use them for whatever you need. This is a submersible pump, so basically you take the red top off, put the pump inside, and that will pump water. For that to happen, you need to have, I always leave it on anyway, but you need to have the water pump on, and that will pump out of the tap then. When you're finished with it, take this one back out, make sure you put the top back on. So there's one here and there's one behind. The one at the back here is the waste. So you've got two 10-litre fresh. This is a 20-litre waste, but don't fill this to the max. I'd say fill it up to 3/4 maximum, because when you need to pull this out to empty it, you need to bring these out, take both of the tubs out, slide this across, take the black pipe out of the top, and then at an angle bring it out through the hole. Anything that goes down the sink goes through the black pipe there and into the waste. Right, okay, so this rail here is for the table that's just behind here. That just hooks on, at the bottom there's hooks, just hooks onto the rail, and then there's a table leg underneath that comes out and folds down. You'll see it's very self-explanatory. Picnic table there. Behind this, underneath the seat, you have, this is the thermal blinds for the windscreen and for the front windows, for when you're settled down at night and you want to black the windows out for a bit of privacy. Okay, so power management system, very simple. I leave all of these just on, I leave them on, and I just use the main switch. I just keep that main switch on, and the only one I actually use is between leisure battery and vehicle battery. So when you're driving, have it on the vehicle battery flick down, and that means that it will charge the leisure battery as you drive. When you're settled down for the day or for the night, click it onto leisure battery. That will click on. You should read good voltage there, 12 or above, and then that will allow you to use the USB to charge your phone, and you can use the lights under. This is just the lights for there. You've also got LED lights underneath here that are just touch along the bottoms there, so you can touch all of those on and off. That only works when you've got this power management system on when you're settled down at night. There's also a wee light up the back there as well. So that's just touch as well. So, and then when you're finished, when you're going to be driving for the day, switch it back down onto vehicle battery, and that will charge as you go along. The 3-pin plugs can only be used when you're on a campsite and you're on 240 volt hookup. So that's the only time you can use the 3-pin plugs. In the back here, through this cupboard, you've got all your utensils, all of your cups, plates, bowls, cutlery, utensils, everything in there. There's a whistling kettle for the hob, saucepans, this collapsible washing bowl with chopping boards. Everything you need basically is in there, and then you just slide this one back down. Okay, so very simple for the seat bed. When you're doing this, lift this up at the side, and there's just a lever there. You pull this lever to the right, pull it all the way to the right. That will release the seat so that you can pull the seat. There's a strap here. So once you've pulled that lever to the right, you can pull the seat right out. It comes up to the fridge here. You can see where the legs go, and that will pull right out for you. Then you can set up your bed with the memory foam mattress and all of the bedding. I'll take you around to the back 1 second. So in the back with these doors, just be careful not to push them too much out. I've put these straps in to stop them swinging. They have ripped out slightly, so just try and be careful not to push them too far out. It's just to stop the doors swinging on each ones. You've got blackout curtains here that you can pull across, and they clip into the little fasteners, top and bottom, just to give you some more privacy. At the back you have, lift this one up, that's where the portable toilet is, which comes in very handy. You've got a bit of storage there under the seat for bags as well. Then this is just access to all the utensils from the back if you need. This one has all of your bits in, so you've got your, it's a bit of a mess there. Basically this is your 240 hookup cable, which goes into the side of the van here. So you plug one bit into there, and you plug the other bit into the power plant, the power post on the campsite. Everything else is in there. You've got jump leads, fire extinguisher, the leisure batteries at the back there. You have spare petrol petrol can if you should ever need it, but please don't run the diesel down that low. That's about it at the back there. So now I'll just take you onto the roof. So roof is very simple. I've already got the catches down now. I'll show you how it goes back up after. It's just on these little crocodile clips. Now when I have the roof down, I'll show you now. So when it's completely done up at the top and tight, you basically, let me move this out of the way. Basically it's just a crocodile clip. Push on it, bring it all the way down until an inch from the end. I normally leave it an inch from the end. It's just to stop your feet like having to feed it through every time, and that gives you enough to put the roof bed up. Same with this one. I leave it just at the very end with a little bit at the end there, just to stop it from having to feed through again. You've got two handles on either side. Make sure you push this up equally on each side. So push the roof bed right up, just let it go up by itself. It'll go all the way up. You can then open this up for a bit of light, and you have the roof bed here. So when you push the roof bed, just be very careful, let it go up itself, don't force it, just literally push it up and let it go up by itself. That will raise to its maximum height. If you push it up any further, you risk ripping these out, which has happened a few times, as you can see. So just let it go to its maximum, and then don't force it any higher than it can go. That gives you space then, because you can stand up. If you want to cook, you're not stooped over, so it gives you space to cook. You've got side windows here that you can open up on both sides, just on the zips there, so it gives you a bit of fresh air coming in with the mozzie nets. Then when you're going to bring the roof back down, let me do these up a second. So when you're actually going to bring the roof back down, firstly bring this right down, just pull it down gently, let it come onto the bed. Okay, so I normally stand on the corner of the seat there, just here. Stand on there, push my back against the roof bed, and then grab both of these handles. So grab both of the handles at the same time. I'm just going to put this down a second while I pull it down. Both handles at the same time. Now I've actually left the roof. I'll try and get back a bit. If you can see that, about 6 inches above the roof bed. So you've got a little bit of space. So about 6 inches, then grab the canvas and pull the canvas in from the outside all the way around. So you're pulling in all the excess canvas. Just so it's not there. And when it's all fully in, let the roof come fully down, and then tuck all the bits back up all the way around. Tuck them back up under the roof, all the way around there, just tuck them in the gap. Then, so you want to bring this all the way up. So pull on the clip. Let me just, sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. All the way up to the top. Then I normally give it a once around my wrist to get some tight leverage. Pull it as tight as you can, and then push this clip. Push the clip in. Pull down as tight as you can, just to make sure that the roof comes down so it's nice and secure. Let me see if I can leave it up there. So when both are done, make sure it's nice and tight. So wrap around, pull down, and push the clip in just so you can get it as tight as you can. I'm doing this one-handed, so it's impossible, and that's how it should look, nice and tight. So you've got minimal gap all around, as tight as that will go. Won't go any tighter, won't pull down any tighter, and that's the release clip there. Then you just grab the two straps and you can tuck them back. Tuck the straps back up under the roof bit there. They'll tuck up out of the way, and that's you. So that's how the roof's done. You've got a wee dustpan and brush in there for if you need to sweep out, and that's about it. You've got Apple CarPlay, Android CarPlay on the screen there, which links to the USB up there to charge your phone with the holder. You've also got a double USB there and one there. These will only work when the engine is on. These aren't directly linked to the leisure battery. So yep, you've also got a blind here and a sliding window just for when you're cooking. Open that up and shut that across, and that is everything there. Any questions, any problems, just let me know. Fire me a message or give me a call, and I'll do my best to help it.